Also, I'm like limping around today because how many more? For lunch today, I have rice with, I got a lot of questions last time and I just never, they asked for Spy X Family, so I just, hello guys, good morning. Welcome to a new vlog. If you guys are new here, my name is Kathy. I am a 4th year 5th grade teacher in San Diego, California. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little few days in my life. My camera is already flashing that it's dead and I charged it last night, so that sucks. If you can't tell, I got a haircut yesterday. I'm very excited, very happy about it. I've been meaning to get a haircut for a long time. Postpartum hair loss and like, there was just dead ends. So I did have to curl it last night and I haven't curled my hair in a long time. So felt like a newbie last night. Also, I'm like limping around today because it's my fault, but the other day, anyways, I was saying that I had a little accident. Whoa, look at everybody coming down to the carpet. Everyone's cleaning up. Nice job. How many more? What you think? Subtraction. Because let's say I have 6 Skittles and I said, how many more does you have than me? I know sometimes people ask me like what I eat in a day. For lunch today, I have rice with butter chicken. I actually got this like a big pack from Sam's Club. Okay, if this is not the definition of an ADHD car, like I don't understand myself. Water, literally unfinished milk, mug, gym stuff, like my car just is a mess. Wow. I will tackle that this week, holding myself accountable by saying that now because I don't want to look at this mess anymore, and it's honestly hard to navigate. Left my sandals in here, so I'm gonna put those on. Happy Monday, guys. Actually, no, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. It's a new week. It was Labor Day weekend. It was great. It was such a good weekend. Brandon worked a 24-hour shift, so I was just with the girls, which was nice. It's so fun just getting to hang out with them. Sorry, I know I'm a mess. It's so fun getting to hang out with them, just us. We went to the beach yesterday. Let's go in and start our week. I got a lot of questions last time and I just never got around to linking anything. These slides are Christina Zucchino, something like that. I'll try to put her name on the screen, but she has like a bunch of different themes. This is her boho theme and it just came with like a groovy one. I really like her stuff. It's very organized. It comes with like 12 slides for maybe $4 or something. My team teacher and I, we do morning work, and so these sheets came directly from Common Core. It's like one of their workbooks, and then we just chose like the daily warm-ups, I think. So yeah, we're on week 2 now of morning work, and it literally is just day 1. They only have to do these 4 questions. It is now plan time. I got cut off earlier just because my morning was starting. And then once they come back from specials, we go over it together. Because it's only 4 questions, we just go over it for like 10, 15 minutes or so. And then students do have to put down the correct answer, because then by the end of the week, they have a little assessment is what I call it. I just look over to make sure that have been paying attention, writing down the correct answers on the front, because they can use the front to help them with the back. I've been enjoying this. My students get it done and then they are free to do like any independent work. This morning I just printed this off for my student leader, my receptionist. I like having a little script in the back. They just say, hello, this is Miss Kellogg's room. I am student leader blank. How can I help you? So I'm gonna go ahead and tape this to our phone area. I just put on some mascara. I always like am running late, so I actually put it on like at school. Anyway, so Chelsea and I tried to plan a little bit each day, and that's what we've been doing. It's getting busy because we do go to BizTown in October, so we're trying to fit in lessons, but we do have time at the very end of the day, which we call flex time. So we're gonna start with BizTown, and then second trimester we're gonna do science, and then third trimester we're gonna do social studies. So anytime we're planning, we just kind of look at our book, and then because this is my second year teaching like the math and the ELA stuff, I kind of know what things we hit on really well last year and what we can take out. Morning work, I just have that in, and then we always have like a quick 10 to 15 minute morning meeting just to connect. Then they head straight to PE. We come back for 15 minutes right after PE, and then usually I try to fit in something. Today I'm gonna be handing out pencil pouches, like instead of doing iReady practice, and then we're gonna be exploring volume today. We're still doing Leader and Me stuff, so students just finished their personal statements, and then we're gonna start introducing personal narratives, and then flex time is just all the time for BizTown. Do a little bit here and there and then try to plan out for the rest of the week, but it doesn't happen in just one sitting. It's usually takes a few different times, or like some days we have to stay after school, for example. Here are my students' mission statements. I told them that we would just put all of our mission statements on this board. This is our leaderboard, and so they put down their mission statement, which is, if you're not a Leader in Me school, it's basically their goals. A lot of it is what they want to work on now, what they want to work on in 5 years, what they want to do, you know, in 10, 15 years from now, and how can they get to these goals. The other day I shared a post from Haley Teaches. She's very like organized. I strive to be as organized as her. A bunch of tips on her Instagram, but one of them was like how to have like a work-life balance. And I feel lucky because in upper grades, like I can rely and trust that my students can get some things done. So like my students will help me laminate at the very end of the day. They help me cut things out. They help me organize, things like that, or else, you know, I'm always gonna be playing catch up. So I think even the younger grades could do it. It's just how much control you wanna give up. Like things might not look as pretty as if you did it, but let me know, do you guys utilize your students and have them help you with a bunch of stuff, or do you like doing it on your own? Because I used to be that way. Like I was a perfectionist, I wanted everything straight, and there's obviously things that I still do, but I try to let go a little bit of my own control so that my students can help me, and plus it helps them become more independent and just learn different skills that will be helpful for years to come. And during this plan time, I always try to just fix out my slide for the next day. I also wanted to show you guys this. So here are the slides that I use every day, and then she has like a bunch of them that I just leave blank at the bottom until I want to switch it out. I love adding my Bitmoji just because I feel like it adds like a little bit more fun to the slides. But what I did in advance, like before school even started, I just started like a Bitmoji slide, and then I added all the Bitmojis that I like adding to my slides, so I don't have to sit there and search for them. I just have it on one slide. I just copy and paste. So right now I'm actually printing off the quiz for our first unit. And if you guys also use iReady, I also use the teacher toolbox where you can find like other lessons in there or fluency skills and practice worksheets. And my team teacher actually showed me this last year, but you go to the quiz and you can actually go to edit it, and we like editing it and putting our students' names in it so that whenever they go to read the quiz, it's just more relatable, and they do also get a kick out of it. So I just go in and I put student names. So since I'm doing it for my class and my team teachers, since I'm doing it for my class and my team teachers class, I just kind of alternate, like one of them will be my student and then the next person will be hers. So I'm gonna go in and do that now. My students also mentioned this morning that their pencils get taken a lot. We do have an after school program that comes in, and the leaders are pretty good about making sure that the students aren't using like my stuff and like digging into the desks, but obviously it's a lot harder than it seems. But anyways, I told my kids we would start pencil pouches, so I bought a bunch of these. If you guys saw my classroom setup videos, I just ordered like a ton of these off of Amazon, and then my friend Salma actually gave me a bunch too. So I'm just gonna have my students pick their color today and then put their name on it, maybe with a Sharpie, and so then they don't have like a bunch of loose things hanging in their desks. So this is one way to keep them organized, but also to prevent any like accidental theft. All right, I haven't used this yet because I've been making coffee every morning, but I need to try this out. I want to show you guys my little lunch. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I talked about how I've been meal prepping. Well, only yesterday, not like I've been doing it for forever now, but I made this like Mediterranean chickpea salad with a bunch of cottage cheese on the top. Brandon is grilling for us tonight, so I'm going to be adding chicken just because I don't get full off of just vegetables. But I also meal prep myself like a little breakfast tortilla. I put 2 scrambled eggs, 2 slices of turkey bacon, some chili crunch oil, and what else? And a tortilla with cheese. So I'm gonna eat this, and I thought, okay, if I meal prep myself some breakfast, then I'll probably be like good just eating veggies and stuff. Since I do go to the gym, I want to make sure that I'm getting enough like protein, so I'm gonna eat this now. Let me know, are you guys like hungry when you wake up or like 30 minutes after? I'm usually not hungry at all. So I usually, if I'm hungry, it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and I'm like starving, looking for a snack to eat at school. So I'm happy that I have this because I'm starting to get hungry. And I don't want to be eating Cheez-Its for every snack, you know? So I'm very excited about this, and it's so easy to make. So I'm thinking if I like this, I'm gonna start meal prepping for like the week. Did I tell you guys about my cucumber friend? She always brings me a cucumber from her garden, but she brought me a pumpkin this time, which is the cutest thing, so random. I love it. But pumpkins have spikes on them. So do cucumbers, apparently. I never knew that. I went to grab it, and I was like, ouch. So I never knew people like removed spikes from pumpkins and like cucumbers, because she gave me this cucumber, and you can tell that there's been spikes. But she said you just use a glove or you can wash it off really good and it just comes right off. So it's pretty cool. Fun fact. It's been one of those days. It is the end of the day, but it's been one of those days where I feel like I exerted a lot of energy giving reminders, and like my throat hurts, and we had to do a little bit of owing minutes for their recess today. So it was like the beginning of the day was like, it started off great, and then towards the end it just kind of got like, and I think it's like, it always messes up the students though. Like I understand it's been a 3-day weekend, so they're just like getting back into the groove, or maybe they didn't have a great weekend and so it just threw them off. Anyways, the day is done, everything is okay. Today we finished up with doing volume and understanding how to measure unit cubes, and then later on we did a little bit of ELA Amplify. So I introduced curriculum before we've been doing other things for ELA, so we really got into what is a personal narrative, how to define one, looking at different examples of a narrative and seeing if it's a true story, if it's in first person, yada yada. And then we did a little bit of BizTown, so they are trying to identify what is on a personal check, so that's fun for them. But yeah, and then everything else just became kind of chaotic, but it's all good. I've been trying to fill out this questionnaire for a student for like days and days and days, and it just never, it never gets done. I'm 50% done, but it's really long, and I hope it saves. Today was just a lot. I think I'm gonna try to go to the gym, let out any steam that I have, and tomorrow is a new day. This is my little student shout out. I pick a new student each week, and then students come up and just give compliments to the student and how they help them, and then what things they love about them. So this has been really great, and it's just a good time. And then also they get to sit back here, bring a friend to sit with them during independent work as well. Ooh. Okay, it is now lunchtime, so you might hear some students at recess, but this morning was really successful. We did a little bit of Amplify, talking about memorable experiences so that students can start writing about their personal narrative. I always share the same story about my sledding accident, and I never preface it with anything, I just share it, and then I ask them why do they think I remember that moment so well. And then students share their own. We got in groups and talked about it, and then we did a little bit of code.org. If you guys don't know code.org, if you're in the upper grades or even lower grades, they have everything for every single grade, and I love using their website. My kids have a blast doing it. So you guys saw we did a little bit of a dance party. They learned how to do outputs, inputs, and then make characters do things. So code.org is really fun. It's very kid friendly as well. Like there's so many different projects that you can do. It's the end of the day and we just met in our action team meeting. So like I said before in like previous vlogs, some Wednesdays we have meetings, PD, some meetings we meet with our action team, and action teams are just like different groups of people that meet, and then we talk about different events happening at the school or just different projects happening at the school. So our team is like assemblies and student lighthouse, things like that. So we just spent some time getting together. The assembly, my team teacher Chelsea and I are emceeing the Hispanic Heritage Month assembly, so we were just talking about like what that will look like. But yeah, overall today was a good day. It's a minimum day, so those are always the best. My students, if you guys haven't seen, we are doing, so during art, my students are currently doing like inner outer self-portraits, starting ELA, Amplify. So now we have extra time. We usually get out pretty early, so I have like 30 minutes to just plan or catch up on anything, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do an end of the day, outfit of the day. Also, I already need to buy a new mirror. Something happened, maybe someone kicked it or like did something, it shattered, and that's not safe, so I need to replace that ASAP. This top is Marshall's, but I actually got it from Plato's. Jeans are also Plato's, originally from Zara. I know I secondhand shop all the time, so I never link anything. Natural hair, a little choker necklace. Oh my gosh, you guys, the mosquito bites lately. Let me know. I asked on Instagram like why I get bit so much, and apparently it's like my blood type. I don't know, but like Indy gets bit like crazy, I get bit like crazy, but Brandon is perfectly fine. So I wish there was like something that I could take, like a medicine that would like deter mosquitoes, because when I get them I swell up, they're so itchy, and I don't just get one, it's like 10 at a time. It's never just once, so it always is like I'm itching all the time. I just put in an Amazon order and I got something in for my students. So because we get a budget, I like to ask my students, I say, hey, I would love to order some books for you. Please take a post-it note and tell me what books you really enjoy so I can grab some for you. My kids are really into anime. They love like Demon Slayer and stuff like that, but they asked for Spy X Family, so I just got like a whole series, and I think this was maybe like 30 bucks on Amazon, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I already put in some orders for a bunch of other things, but this one is one of them. Actually, this was $80. I just looked. It's 80. But yeah, I don't know. They said they like this. We also got Diary of a Wimpy Kid. We got Dog Man, I think. So we're doing good in the books. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. It's almost the end of the week. I'm so happy. It was only a 4-day, 3.5 day week for us because we have minimum days, because the week has gone by so fast, which is really nice. Today's gonna be a good day. I can just feel it. I was early to work today, or just like on time, not rushing, not feeling anxious. So really happy about that. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this few days in my life. I will talk to you guys soon. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see in the classroom, or just things that we're doing in general. But next week is Meet the Teacher, so I'm gonna hopefully be vlogging then, just showing you guys what I get ready, what it looks like in my classroom. So if you like that and you wanna see that video, give this video a thumbs up. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.